There we go. There we go. All right, can Gary? Hello, hello, hello. Can y'all hear me? Let me check. Let me check. You know, I gotta go to the thing. I gotta go to the thing. Check. Dang it, my phone acting up. Hold on. Hold on. Yes, you can hear me? Let me know, chat, if y'all can hear me. My phone started bugging out. My phone bugging out. Yes. All right. Cool. So I'm gonna give y'all the 411, right? So this, so this what happened, right? Y'all ain't seen me for a bit. So I cut the hair. It was hot. It was just literally like Napoleon Dynamite. One day I was hot, and I was sitting there, and I used to give you like a synopsis how much it costs to cut my hair for a trim with the braids, beard, and everything is 65. That's with the tip. Then to braid my hair is 50. And technically, I got to do that like every other week if I really want to keep it up. Every half a week, so a week and a half. That's damn near like $350 a month. That was a no. So I hit up the braid lady, and I'm like, yo, can I get my hair braided? But and mind you, going back and forth, back and forth. She hit me. I was like, I told my barber, called the barber. I was like, hey, I'm thinking about cutting my shit, and he was like, hey, bro, sometimes it's time for a change. So you know what happens as soon as I get there? He's like, what we doing? And usually he's like, let me get you right before you go see the braid lady. As soon as she cut my hair, guess what happened? He cut my hair. That's what I'm saying. That is a lot of car money. As soon as I cut my hair, LA prices, right, William? So what happens is I just cut it. But I don't know if y'all can tell. We dipping again. I haven't had short hair in a minute, and I can wear XL helmet now. So that a few changes in the car. The 33 engine. I don't know what's up. 34. That thing, and I got a 180 SX now, and I got a Mark II GX 100. So for people on the stream, why look good? You know, Gretchen, no, this is Car X Drift. So this is technically this is a 180 SX right here. This is what I kind of want it to look like. Let's change the design of the engine, the paint real quick. So what's happening is the paint I'm going for is more of a it's not blue. It's more of a teal. Let's see if I can get the teal right. It's the teal off the GT. I have about $20 cut off. Dude, have you played? I played Gran Turismo 7. Are those cheap to maintain braids? Like it's a little bit a lot. I don't have the patience for them though. Oh, is this the color? So we're gonna dumb it down. We're gonna dumb it down a little bit. Saturation. No, we got to dumb down the brightness. That's about it. That's about it. Uh-huh. So we're gonna do that. Let's get the Mark II going. So people in the chat, this is these streams don't be going up much, right? So we gonna try to make this a once a week thing. If y'all cool with that, let's find a car. You should do the Drift Appalachian with her next year. That's Team 420. We were supposed to do the Drift Appalachia, but unfortunately, to unforeseen things, Drift Appalachia and us didn't do it. I'll just put it that way. I hope that answers a question, and hopefully next year we can get to Drift Appalachia. If not, I think we're doing the Drift for Jesus thing maybe soon. All right, so just yeah, we needed that one time for the one time. Yeah, we need all right, bet. Yeah, so Team 420. This the Mark. I got a Mark II now. Do I want it to look like this? I don't know. This color kind of wacky, but I did my dumbass. Guess who painted the car? Me. But you know what? Let's try to find a livery for this. Let's go to workshop. Livery workshop. Let's see what they got, kids. Every day. Ha 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 ha. I know I can make it through. F5. Matt got one too, right? So I have Matt's old 180SX. He got a 240, and I took over his 180. So he's building a JZ, 2JZ 240, and I have the 180. The consensus was we need a car. As silly as it sounds, the boys at the shop believe in me. That's not the silly part. The silly part, I feel, is the fact that we've kind of collectively agreed somewhat that, and don't take this the wrong way, anybody. I have the closest one to going pro out of all of us, and they're cool with that. I don't know what that means, and you're like, Gary, you barely drive, and you're absolutely right. But the thing is, I'll put it like this, y'all. I don't have no private days. And so you may be like, what you mean by that? I don't have any private days of driving. So every driving clip you see of me in person or in the internet, that's literally my seat time. There's no like, some people go to the track and they get seat time and they don't share it. I'm literally learning in front of y'all, and I don't want to look stupid. So it's like I kind of use the inputs of, ooh, that's actually kind of horror. Nah, I'm not a big fan of anime, but it's like that. It's like, more or less, it's like, that's what you see. So it's not bad, it's not good. And the crazy thing is people trust me with their cars, not knowing, like, literally I learned on CarX Drift. I'll never forget, like, that's really, I can tell you've been busy with this whole, bro. So people don't know, on average, this is average, I'm going like every other week now with work, and it's a blessing. Hoonigan's got me on the road. Personal shit I got going on got me on the road. So I'm like personal business endeavors. So I'm never mad. It's a blessing. It's just it's always gone. Barely see the family, but it's the understanding, like, it's a little bit of sacrifice now for tomorrow. So let me stop playing around and just, what the hell? How they be doing? That lady look like she got a ling lang. A drifting and HE double hotkey sticks. I like those. So it's pretty much, this is the setup I'm trying to do on my Mark II. Oof, this color kind of hard. Clean with Toyota badge. That looked like an alien. We just looking for liveries. Should we just keep this a simple color, y'all, and just go back to the drawing board? Are those wheels hard to get in real life? Yeah, they're super advanced in real life. I have the Motegi versions of them, which are custom two-piece 18 by 11 joints. Oh, that's kind of tough. You know what? I'll do the half silver. That's kind of tough. There you go. 18, yeah, so they're made for the 33 GTR. So eventually they're going to uh essentially that's what they're going to do. What was I talking about? Essentially it's going to go on the 34 soon. I've been SSRV. I'm glad you have. I'm tired. You know what? Can we make a thing? I'm low key tired of Blitz Type 03s, and I'm tired of VSKFs. I've never been a fan of VSKFs. Blitz Type 03s, I had the chance to buy a set back in 2016 for $700, but I instead decided to buy my LMGT2s and have those redone. We're gonna do a little room list. We're gonna scratch up those skills. Damn, people was like, I'm not rocking with that. Will you need to make some adjustments to fit those or not? On the 34, yeah, I'm putting like I got like a GTR styled wide body right now, so I was trying to turn it into like I'm slowly gonna. Matt, we've been talking at the shop. The Mark II will probably be the new drift car. The 180 will be like the like comp car. I don't even know, Jaron Burton. The 180 will become like the when I say comp car, that's the car I'll drive, my seat time car, and oh, let me change this room name to anytime high space. Let's do. Oh, there's a bunch of letters G. Okay. Um, Essentially the 180 since it's 240, just bang doors and that all day. Because people are like, let's run doors, and I'm like, I don't really want to run your door, sir. Stop asking me to run your door, please. Where's Kami Road? And there you go. And that'll be it. And then, thank you, Cody, sir. That'll be it. That way, as people see me drive, so the 34, in a sense, is really expensive to try to be banging doors with somebody. Ooh, too much saw. Oh, let's get it. I keep spinning out. I act like this ain't. Man, it'd be fun to probably drive this in real life. I'll probably be using a lot of e-brake. Yeah, I do. So if I have it set at 120, it's been so long, will it grip up or? Ooh, that's right. It's probably super gripped up right now. That explains why I can't. Oh my goodness. There we go. There you go. I got a steering wheel for my team. Oh my goodness. Oh shoot, I haven't played this game in a minute, huh, y'all? It sounded. Why does the car sound like more real? Like it didn't sound this good before. There we go. All right, we're gonna try to make it down this mountain. Looked like when I tried to drift the 110 on on Western. There's some good stuff on the game now. Is there? Did they add new cars? There you go. There we go. Oh, that's right. First gear. Get that joint going. Let's keep this in third gear joint. Just a BMW and the short base. Oh, we off track. We're off track, y'all. We're going down to South Park to meet some friends tonight. Friendly faces everywhere. Hopeful folks without temptation. Going down the stop, but now you can change the car without leaving the lobby. Oh, nice. Make some friends. It feel like for this car to be going this fast, it's like let's see how long it slides. Pay attention. All right. We're gonna go. Hold on. All right, here we go. V, you playing with the controller, my G? Yep. No joints. Oh, are you playing on the system PS5, y'all? Now we finna make it up this mountain. V got me locked in like you better be know what you're doing, son. Ooh. Let's get up this hill, y'all. Let's get up this hill. Let's get up this hill. With the little Zapparino. Let that joint hang out. That's no, too much. Too much. You need to be going faster. Just order once a day with black myth. Alright. Like these wheel speeds don't make sense. Like, bro, why? Somebody found, what? Is that my automobile? Is that my automobile? In the video game? Somebody done made the auto 30, forgot. I'm trying to keep up, but my car's too fast. I'm over here really looking up like somebody made my car in the game. I could almost cry. You know how flattering that is? Thank you, young person. Lant Mood 008. Let that joint hang out. Dang. That's crazy. Bro, look at the angle on that joint too. They got it going. Iron, oh, don't hit him. We just watching. I was watching. Keep doing your thing, dog. I'm just watching. I'm a fan. Freaking ass nigga. He's a 69 god. Car X Drift. Hey, run for it. Why? Oh, we really in here doing something. If we take out all the signs where, oh shoot, there's somebody behind me too. I know, man. I be trying to get this similar because these companies be playing. How much of a gamer are you? Just casual? Bro, people were here when I was playing that. Oh, sorry, my boy. When I was playing that Resident Evil Village game, bro, that joint was scary. Yeah, something ain't right, bro. Why am I in fifth gear? My wheel speed's only like, oh, because it's a stupid sequential. But no, that shit makes sense. Probably the gearing. Let me see if I could change the gearing settings. Bro, I'm looking at this joint. He got the Motegis and bronze on here. He got the green cage, OK V8, Magnuson 2600, jack shaft, supercharger. He got the catch cans. Gary Lobo 562. My man's got, oh my god, he got side skirts. Got side skirts. Got the do something. And you hear the chopping noise. Listen to it. Listen. Look at it closely. Land down. Let's see, man, so smooth. Hitting those, look at him riding the wall, going into that inner zone, back to that outer. He's gonna let it hang out a bit, connect that next corner. Oh, straightened out a little bit, needed some more speed, coming back through. Looking nice. Getting close to the signs, but not sign. Don't get nervous now. Don't get nervous, big dog. I'm watching you. Yeah, hit this other one. A little zap. little throttle here and there, laying on it. It's gonna probably hit that limiter soon. Straighten out, go to that next zone. Oh my goodness. He's getting in these corners, but that's after as if the car can't do it, but it can do. Like you see his wheels. Okay, there we go. Oh, a little correction. We gotta just get to driving. I think my wheel speed is jacked. Let me change car. Okay, but can you tune? Can you tune? What's task? No, we're going. Let's see if we can do something. All right, we're gonna get going. Get close. Tapping that joint. Trying to get in close. He's still right on the outside. This car, something's up. No, you gotta go out for a tune. Okay, we're gonna finish race. Sorry, Landon. Yo, that car was dope though, bro. I can't remember if your 34 also had bronze wheels. I'm guessing that spot on replica. It had green wheels. But I'm nevertheless never gonna take it out. We're gonna take it all. Transmission. Would that be under transmission? So is it the final? Do I change that final drive gear? Bro. Clutch based. Sequential. Standard. Sequential. Spool. Spool. No. 3-8. How much power are you running? In real life or in the game? In real life or the game? Doom, doom. It's time to play the game. Doom, doom. It's time to play the game. It's all about the game. Oh, shoot. I forgot we had the chat going on. My sister just sent me a picture of my niece. Tell John. Big fan, Gary. Curious how you got into Hoonigan. 5-ish with the art. How I got into Hoonigan. Do you want the long story or the short story, my good man? Depending on what you say. Hold on, texting my filmer right now. 7:30. Give me the long pause. All right, so one day, and my friend, this is my friend Parissa. She's like, "Hey, let's meet up at Hoonigan and go to the Long Beach Grand Prix. That way we can like carpool together or something other." Or no, I had the green 33. So we were going to go down there and just hang out. The story involves Dragon Ball, and it was epic. I still remember. So what happens is, rest her soul, she just passed away not too long ago. She passed away on 4th of July. So pretty much she's like, hey, let's meet at Hoonigan, and we'll go hang out in Long Beach, like by the Grand Prix and all that. I was like, bet. So what happens is, oh yeah, this wheel speed's crazy. I get there with the green 33, and a gentleman by the name of Radio is like, hey, Brian Scotto and Kim Block are going to be here. I was like, I don't know who Brian Scotto is, but all right, cool. I get to see Kim Block. I knew who he was because I watched all the, the Gymkhanas as a young man. They pull up. Ken looks at the 33, gives it a solid head nod. He's like, all right. And then Brian Scotto comes. He's talking to me. So he's like, tell me, how's it going, man? I was like, how's it going? Like, what's your name? I was like, Gary. He's like, what's your name? Brian. And never once tells me who he, like, what he does, but he's just asking me about my car and just chopping up with me and just shooting the shit with him. And next thing I know it, he was like, hey, like, you got Instagram or something? I was like, yeah, I follow him. He follows me. Pretty much, we just talking the shit. I don't remember the context of that conversation. He DMs me a couple days later, and you guys can see it on my Instagram. He's like, "Hey, I don't know what you're doing, but I don't know where you are in life, but you're a cool dude, and I think you'll fit in here." I'm like, "Oh, bet, cool." And I was like, "Damn, I got offered a job at Hoonigan." That was in like the beginning of like 2016, 2017. That was, it had to be 2017, 2016. His Uncle Gabe passed away, I want to say the time before. So what happens is, I pretty much started hanging out with Vin and everything. We ride BMX together. And he's like, "Hey, do you want to come?" But before that, this is what happens. They call me in for a job interview like a couple months later, right? Brian's like, "I'll hit you up." I didn't know this is the Scotto treatment. For all y'all don't know the Scotto treatment, he'll take your information, but he won't respond. Like, he's a very busy man. I get the job interview. He's like, "Sit down." So he's like, "Tell me about yourself. What do you like to do?" And I was like, "You want me to tell the truth? Or do you really want to know what I like to do?" He's like, "What do you like to do for, let me know?" I was like, "I like to jack off and eat pizza and watch Dragon Ball Z." And they're like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's what I like to do." And they said, "All right." And they asked a couple more questions, and then that was pretty much it. And then I don't hear from them for a cool minute. There's like, "Yeah, we're looking for something for you to do," pretty much. So it's like the one where like, we don't know what this guy can do. He literally just came in here and said he likes to watch Dragon Ball Z, jack off, and eat pizza. But I said that because I unintentionally leave impressions on people. So I started hanging out with Vin because I go back by there again, and I start hanging out with Vin, and then we start going. A little part of the story cracks me up. Brody Moss, and then I start hanging out with Vin and ride BMX at the Cove, and he's like, "Hey, would you want to do a build breakdown with your R33?" And I was like, "I guess, like, what is that?" And he's like, "It's like show and tell." He's like, just watch the channel. And I was like, "Okay, cool," because I was hanging out with him. We go for a drive, this, that, and the third. And, oh my goodness, which was cool. So I come do my build breakdown like February. What was that, Mr. Cookie Bear? February something, right? February something, 2018. And at this time, this is what happens. I go, and they usually, back then, they were filming build breakdowns like all in the same day. I see Sean Morrison as R32. It's the same. So if you ever wonder, it's the same. And that same day, it was BJ Baldwin's Loki. So it was Sean Morris, myself, then BJ Baldwin. Now, they did it in the afternoon because they had an agreement with the school. While the kids are in school, they won't do burnouts, which is like pretty like understandable. Like, because it's not that it's loud. The kids get distracted because they want to see a car crash. So you can imagine these kids hear nothing but like these, oh my goodness, these noises. It sounds like this car's about to crash. Thank you, Brody Moss. We'll see. Oh shit, I dropped my controller. Do the build breakdown, and it was cool. And the thing back then was like, Hurt, they're like, Vince, like, "I'm not there. Hurt's gonna do your build breakdown." I was like, cool. Never really hung out with Hurt outside of like talking shit to him on the internet and meeting him in person. And he's asking me about my car. Mind you, this is all on the fly. Like, nobody, like, I didn't pre-plan this. Car X Drift. Man Line was awesome. Yes. So, I do the build breakdown. I put the Vegeta armor on before to build confidence to go. I wasn't planning on showing it off, but it was like, it kind of was like perfect, right? It's like, it was like watching wrestling. It was like poetry in motion, everything. And I was just talking shit. And that was the coolest thing, because as in a sense, like, that was like so it was like, there's your kind of like your in-person interview, and then they kind of put you on your on-person camera interview. And that's, as you guys see, like when I started learning on the fly, I never really did donuts in the 33. I never really did a burnout in the 33. So everything you see there was like kind of like me doing it. And Hurt's like, just do this, that, and it was like literally like watching. You ever watch a movie and the dude doesn't know how to fight, and they're coaching him how to fight, and he's literally learning how to fight as he's fighting? That's every scenario I've been in. And then after that, they're like, "Do you want to stick around?" This, that, and the third. I stuck around, did the BJ Baldwin stuff, and that's when I met Brad. Brad's super cool. He's like, "Hey, can you get a ride home?" I was like, "Yeah, just if you can hop over the roll cage, I don't care." He's like, "You don't care if you get your seats dirty?" I was like, "No, they're just seats." At the time, I had Brad's 83 XLs. And then more or less, I do the build breakdown, right? And they're talking to me after this about a job, and that was in February. And so when they offered me a job, I was working at Northrop Grumman in in a different program, and I was like, "Fuck, I'm about to really leave." I went to school to get my AMP. My life, one of my goals was to work on fighter. And it was like I'm sitting here about to leave this career in aerospace, a career. I was on what you call a generational program. A generational program in in the military defense means this is a program my kids can do. And I'm like, bro, that's pretty solid. But the thing I asked everybody at Northrop Grumman, that all the old heads, I was like, if you could go back in time and do what you really wanted to do, would you have done it? If you knew you were gonna, like, pretty much like asking, like, would you go back in time to do the same thing you're doing now or do something different? And I was like, every dude, nobody told me no. Every old head gave me the, man, I would have did this, I would have did that. One dude was like, I wanted to be a marine biologist. The other dude was like, I wanted to be like a mason and lay bricks. But we all fell into this job, which we're not complaining about, because at the end of the day, they have a pension, their 401k, and they're set. And that's the one thing that maybe was like, listen, a lot of people were against me working at Hoonigan, because like Hoonigan's like a freaking, it's a machine. If you don't survive, it'll chew you up and spit you right out if you can't cut the fat. And they're like, bro, if you work there, like, just like, they go through people. And I was like, all right, whatever. Like, I feel something different. And it's like, I figure out how to like leave my job without really leaving my job, just in case. That way I can still, because my plan was to still keep my health benefits, because at the time you had to pass the 90 day to get the health benefits at the giant age. And appreciate that, Doughboy. So I keep my job at Northrop somehow while working a new job. I finessed it somehow. One of the managers told me how to finesse it, and I was like, thank you, because they really looked out for me. I hate, so if you want to know what kind of worker I am, I'm the dude that shows up to work on time, doesn't really do much work, but I keep your morale up so you don't mind the pace that I work at, because people are happy to be at work with me because they're not complaining. And that was consistency. Like, I'd work hard, I'd get my job done. Let's not make it a mistake. I get my job done, but I do it at my pace. Like, I'm not about to do this all quick so you can have me jump on something else when I know so the reason why, and this is the reason why I do this, I don't want to work fast in a sense, because then they will expect that from you. So the dude who's working extra, and this is just a shitty thing, I'm not one of those like, work at my pace, but you're asking me to get this done. But you want me to overachieve for the same pay. And that's like, so it's like, so I work faster to make your program look better to your superiors, but then we still get the equal pay. So what am I going to work faster for a pizza party? Well, I'm going to work faster for all of this, but at the same time, that's how it is. And it's like, the thing is, everybody kind of gets like on a grade level when you get a pay raise. The pay raise is like, for example, my Northrop Grumman pay raise, and I'll be honest with you, I was like, when I first stepped in, it was like 19 an hour with like minimal experience. And this was like 2014, 2015. So like that's cool. And it's like, okay, you get the shift differential, which is like 8%. So at the end of the day, when I walked away in like 2018, I was close to like 32, 33, close, so somewhere close. And but the thing is that like, this is the pace, this is the goal. So if you work harder and you get your job done, what does that mean if you get your job done faster than they expected? Are they going to give you more work? Or are they going to say, hey, you can go home because you kind of finished your job? And that's the like, it's like, man, you're making a lot of money, but then when you leave early, you don't make that money. So, but when there was overtime, there was days I was working freaking 16 to 18 hours, because I'd do the double. I'd come in early and they give you like an hour break. So I'd come in at like, it was 12 to 16 hours those days, because I could manage those days because they needed the help. So you come in and you do like 4 to 6 hours. Then you take a smooth hour break, you clock out. And then that way you could split it up, and they had it perfectly so you could get your money. So that's like when people are like, how'd you get your 33? I honestly got my 33 off the Amazon slip and fall money, but that's a story for another day. But that's how I maintained keeping the 33, because at the time I was making payments on it. It wasn't like I had the hood financing, and for people who don't know, he give you like a little like interest here and there, but it's the hood financing. So if you miss the hood financing payments, you can figure that out. But I gave a down payment. It's kind of like a credit union for people who have friends with money. Um, so I do that, but then I leave. So this is what happened. I eventually leave Northrop Grumman. And the coolest thing about it was that it was something new. My first week there, Vin tells me, he's like, yeah, we're going to send you to all the FDs. And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, do you travel? I was like, bro, I don't really travel. So mind you, that first couple months I was at Hoonigan, I'm traveling all the time, learning. Now, and I'll be completely honest with you guys, Hoonigan's like a fraternity. And when I say a fraternity, not everybody fits in a fraternity. And what I mean by that, people are like, man, you must be so cool to work at Hoonigan. And I'll be honest, I'm like, man, as I think about it, bro, like Mr. Cooper, like some real shit. It's like one of the biggest automotive companies, and I work there. That's like my job. And I'm not saying praise me, give me all the clout, but in a sense of fraternity, you got to earn your stripes. Just because you come in and you can talk the talk, you can walk the walk, I'm still a rookie. I'm still a rookie, and I'm learning. Like, so the first time I got that, like, I wouldn't say rookie hazing. I was like rookie lesson. We were at LS Fest. What was it? LS Fest West, and all of us as a group, and they're like, Gary, you got to announce live. I was like, I've never announced live. It's like, you got to do what you got to do. So in a sense, they put you in situations that make you super uncomfortable to see if you're going to either fold or you're going to exceed. And I did. It was like, I say, I'm learning to fight while I'm fighting, and that's it. And I can read the energy of the crowd, and I'm like, so the first show I'm sitting there trying, hey guys, how's it going? Everybody, then Zach comes in, all right, everybody, you ready? Like some SpongeBob, Mr. Krabs shit. And then I match his energy. It's for the greater good, yeah. And then I match his energy, and then they're giving away. So this is what happens, right? They're giving away stuff. Like, yeah, make some noise if you want some stuff. Everybody's yelling, this, that, and the third, and I come up with this ploy. Then this is the motto I live by. I was like, does anybody in the audience have a baby or a child? Bring them up right now. So they bring all the kids, and and I give all the. So in my theory, this is how it works. You give all the kids the free stuff. There's all these grown people like squawking like seagulls, literally jumping over kids. You can look at it two ways. You can look at it as a life lesson, so life's not fair, or you can look at it as this is the next generation, and you may create a moment for them. So I give the kids the stuff first, and right, Brody Moss, right? So I give the kids the stuff first, and then from the kids I ask if there's any active first responders, veterans, or active military, and then I give the stuff to them. Then it's a free-for-all, because first responders, U.S. military, you can't go wrong. That's how you win the people over. And then Zach's still announcing. He's like, yeah, give it up, Gary, the newest man on the team. And I'm like, thank you. So at this time, this is the dynamic of people who work at Hoonigan that you guys know: Kakawa, John Chase, Danger Dan, Hurt, Vin, Ron. So Ron, when I meet Ron, he's with Kim Block at the time. So it's Hurt, Vin, Zach, John Chase, Kakawa, Bradley Saxton, and Brian Scotto, with the occasional mix of other people like Micah Diaz. So people don't know, when people are like, oh, Micah Diaz, we are all family of Hoonigan until we became Hoonigan employees. So when people watch the content, like, who's this guy? Think about us as like background characters or whatever. And then this is gonna sound stupid, I always kind of thought of myself as like the Green Ranger. And what I mean by like the Green Ranger, not necessarily like popularity or anything like that, the Green Ranger would come in whenever there's some shit to do, and he do his shit, and then he dip, and that's what I would do. I'd come by, do some shit, say a couple of one-liners, then dip. Then the video would be like, man, that dude's fucking crazy. And so like, all right, so and this is a longer, in a sense, kind of like, ooh, don't fall off the mountain. We're not gonna find out. This is a longer in the sense in that the Green Ranger in the story of Power Rangers is an asshole, and then he turns into not an asshole. And the way that works for me is, when I started working for Hoonigan that first round, I felt like, I ain't gonna lie, you kind of feel yourself a little bit, but I didn't let the clout change me. What I said, I feel myself around work, like people look in the public eye, look at me different, and this is attention I've never had before. And it's like, you're kind of like, yeah, how's it going? But I never would let people be like, oh, you're famous. This, I don't like when people do that. Like, I'm just, and if you ever hear me and see me in person, I'm just a nigga with a Nissan that got an opportunity. But it's like, but it does for people, like when people like, man, I watch what you do, this, that, and the third, as content creation, that's an art. And when people enjoy your art and they're able to express why it's made them and how they made them feel, it's one of the greatest gifts that I can ever receive. There's no dollar amount you can tell somebody, you can pay somebody to say, hey, like, or make somebody feel like, hey, when somebody says, bro, some days I be going through it and I watch your shit and it just makes me laugh, I'm like, I appreciate that. Like, I'm just having a good time. So as I'm working there, there's that. As we're at LS Fest, they throw me into the fire, right? Here's the second part. Hurt likes to cook breakfast. So if you don't know, people, and I will admit this, I don't know if he's calling, he will admit he's breakfast daddy. He knows how to make eggs not taste like eggs, and he knows how to cook breakfast. I didn't say anything else but breakfast. And or does he cook dinner? But he was cooking. Point is, he's like, hey Gary, you gotta wash the dishes. I said, I ain't washing no fucking dishes. Not like that. But then like he said it, he's like, what? Like, I just cooked all this food, I'm gonna wash the dishes? He didn't guilt trip me, but he was like big homie in me, and I was like, you know what, you're right. And then I locked in and just started washing dishes. And this was before people came in, and I was like, oh shit, did he just like toss me a solid, like however you want to look at it. And the crazy thing is like, it felt like a family. Like when we travel places and stuff, it'd be a super type, all the camera dudes are there, Kyle Stewart, freaking Joey Bags, Diego, this is when Diego starts, and Nelson, and we just bonding. And then it's still new where everybody doesn't, like, everybody's happy, people like making moves, all this and that, the third. And then time goes on, and then eventually, like, I'm not there as much anymore. Got some personal issues I'm doing on. I'm just handling business, and then I come back like pretty much 2018, that was March, till like May, June around Formula Drift Atlanta. I kind of just dipped. Some things were going on in my life that I had to take care of, and it was understanding. Yeah, I even seen you at Sonoma Raceway in the garages, was nervous to approach you because you was chopping those people. So, long story short, if you ever see me in real life, wherever I'm at, you could talk to me, even in the bathroom. People approach me in the bathroom and be like, whoop up, like, bro, I'm taking a shit. How'd you know it was me? They say, oh, I heard your voice. Bro, and these be in random places. It's not like I'm at a car event. It can happen anywhere randomly. But I handle some business, and then I go by Hoonigan occasionally. They're like, hey, man, how's it going? Like, they're asking, how you doing? Everything good? I'm like, yeah, bro, just handling business, cool. And then time goes on. I work at another aerospace job because it's just at the time, but it ain't the right time. It ain't the right time. If it was the right time, I would have stayed that first tender, right? So I get a call about at the end of 2020, going into 2021. They're like, hey, Gary, we got this show called This Versus That, and would you be interested in racing your car? And I'm like, heck yeah, I want to race my car. I'm down. And mind you, let me pull over. I just got a tune. Everything's right. This, that, and the third. So I go to Laguna Seca a couple weeks before, right? Driving. Charge pipes blow off each side of my intercooler. Get them fixed. Later that week, then I do a burnout at my boy Andrew Molina's. Then I sit on limiter and drop a valve. But yet again, Wasn't the right time. That was 2021. So we go into later into 2022. Is this 2021? Yeah, we go later. It's a 21 still 21. We go later into 21. I fix my car and then I race later that year, right? What's that? No. 21. That had to be 22. Was it? So it's 21. I dropped the valve. Yeah, 21. I dropped the valve, and then that whole year I'm chasing the issue. Then 21. 21, so we go on 2021. It has to be, yeah, later in 2020, that 2021 era, 2022, end of that. Yeah, into 21, 22, because the car works and I have the red 34. Because that's the year, is that the year Grandpa's house burned down? 21 year house burned down. Sorry, I'm bad with dates. Point is, I race on this versus that, and then I lose. So that's the one I lose to the Genesis, right? And I'm just talking shit because I lost. And when I talk shit, I have the gift of gab. So like I say, fighting, learning how to fight while I'm fighting. I'm just talking. Mind you, this time I've perfected my shit talk because I'm always talking shit. So I do that, and I'm just saying shit because I remember back in the day, me and my homies used to like rap battle each other. Wasn't the best rap battler, but I had to have some cool shit here and there. Battle rapper. So that happens, and they're like, "Hey, do you want to stick around for a couple more episodes?" And then I'm like, "Yeah." So I get the second win at Hoonigan. Mind you, when we split ways the first time, it's understanding you're leaving, but you're leaving on good terms. So that doesn't mean you can't come back. It's just like just handle what you need to do, and if there's room for you, we'll make it work. So there's like, hey, there's a couple hosting things. So every time they film this versus that, it's like, do you want to host? And I'm like, sure. So mind you, when I'm between these years to break it down, between these years that I'm not there, I'm still doing the Hoonigan live events with the boys. And I'm doing those build breakdowns at Irwindale. So if you notice, like I say, Green Ranger syndrome pop in and out. But this is over years. Then what happens? Then start doing the this versus that, right? I'm doing the this versus that. I leave my job in aerospace again. Not because of Hoonigan, but because I needed a mental break. And the reason I needed a mental break here goes back to starting a new aerospace company and got everything I wanted. Day shift, 5 to like 3 p.m. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. So it's 5 to 2. It was early, so it was perfect because I go in, I leave at a reasonable time to go work on the cars on my 34 and all that, the 4-door 34 when I need to. But then this is what's happening. Yet again, hey man, we need you to stay in the month. We need you to stay late. Fine, cool. So there's overtime. And it's like, okay, you got to come in on a Saturday. All right, how long? All day. Sometimes mandatory all day, which I'm not complaining about. Yet again, that's just the adult life. But here we go. I'm noticing I'm at this new aerospace job, kind of making less than I was at Northwood, but I have my happiness. That's what I'm about. I'm happy. This is what happens. We're working hard at, bro, I'm noticing these raises. Like, yo, I got a raise. How much you get? 15 cents? My N-word. You gave me a 15-cent raise. In this economy where literally when I started working, there was still a dollar menu, right? There's still a dollar menu. Then it goes to $1.29. Then it goes for the two for $2.50. Mind you, so we still had the biggie bag, the 4x4. Bro, by the time they gave me my raise, yes. So Jordan Glimmer, yes, that's gonna be our 32 update video. I've been waiting for parts. That's a whole nother story I don't want to get into right now. And like, bro, as mind you, this is after the vid happens, shit's going up. And I'm like, why do I need a second job or a side job at this company? Why do I gotta work these long hours? Like, bro, shit's going up. And they're like, yeah, we're gonna get things done. We're gonna get things done. And this is the straw that broke the camel's back. During that year when the vid happened, we're mandatory workers. Why do we have to work Christmas? So we get a break. We get a Christmas break, right? My phone died. We get a Christmas. Hold on real quick, y'all. Let me grab my charger. This is what I hate about having a backpack. There we go. Hold up, y'all. Ghost Ride the Whip. Ooh, almost popped my knee out. That was not a good feeling. That was not a good feeling. That was not a good feeling. My knee almost popped out, Mr. Cookie Bear. Did you hear that? Wasting away on a paragraph, waiting to laugh. We're gonna be, the boys is chilling. If they move, let me know. Or don't let me know. Spooky. It's getting spooky. We're gonna be right back. It's getting spooky. It's getting spooky. Yeah. It's getting spooky. Spooky, bro. I remember the last time I met you, I was at Angel Stadium. You held my kitten at the drift attack, at the drift track. Is that orange cat? Okay, back. So we back, everybody. So this is what happens, right? I'm working, and we get a Christmas break in aerospace. Shout out from Australia. Shout out Uncle Gaz out here one days. It's almost Rant Wednesday. I think we might turn Rant Wednesday into a podcast. So we was talking about a whole bunch of changes are happening, y'all. But I'm just glad to talk to y'all. So I'm working in aerospace, and we get a Christmas break. Love the story of the big rib to your friend and introduced right. I hope there's a heaven for G. She died in a motorcycle accident on 4th of July. And the crazy thing is, we had like rekindled our friendship because she had got a boyfriend, and at the time my ex didn't like her. Let me know if it was Steven Brackett. Let me know if you, Beckett. Let me know if you hear me. Holla if you hear me. We get a Christmas break during this time because it's production break, and getting some lag. What the hell? We good? Okay. Yep. Now, okay, and people at work have the vid. They're making people. They're not telling people at work they have the vid. And this at the time, they're like, if you have it, you get that 2 weeks off paid. But they wasn't trying to honor that. And we was like, yo, why does bro coming in and out? What the freak? What the freak? Let me check, y'all. Let me check. Hold on. I gotta check. We're doing a system check, y'all. Y'all laying in bed with me right now. Y'all enjoying the view. Come here, baby. Let me tell you something about something. Let me tell you something about something. Shadow the Hedgehog came out. We feeling that? We feeling Shadow? Are we feeling Shadow the Hedgehog? There we go. Cutting in and out. Connection issue. Cutting in and out. Connection issue. Cutting in and out. Connection issue. Well, I'm breathing loud as hell. My bad, y'all. So we chilling in bed. This is what we gonna do, right? We gonna chill in bed and talk to each other. Oh, it's reverse. So I'm over there working, right, y'all? And guess what happens? They like, you gotta work with the people who are sick. And we don't find out that lady lost her job. I was there for a week with my boy Sergio, and we like, these people sick and they got us work. And my boy Eddie, he like, nah, hell nah. Hell no. I ain't working there. Eddie not black. Eddie Mexican as hell, but he not Paisa. So there's like different types of Mexicans here in California. We got them all. He Mexican, but he listen to nigga music. Like he love 50 Cent. Eddie low key a nigga at heart. Eddie, if you watching this, I'm giving you the N-word pass. But that's he like, oh hell no, I ain't working. These fools got me tripping. Motherfuckers gonna have us work through with these motherfuckers with the vid, and then mind you, because they're not telling people. And one of the dudes ends up, we don't know, so they don't tell nobody till later. One of the dudes that was working there in the back, low key, didn't come to work one day, and they was like, hey, you seen such and such? No, he's not. Jordan Glimmer, he don't even say the N-word. That's crazy. Like he doesn't say the N-word. He respects it. So even on the songs, he be like, I want to fuck you. I'm kissing and rubbing because you got a husband. Like in the part with the N-word, he just be quiet. And I'm like, damn, you know how much brain space you need to do to respect yourself in a sense, not to say it. Shout out Gary, big fan. From the Philippines. Bro, I need to come out there. Where's that? We supposed to go in the Philippines, Mr. Kooky Bear? That's Mr. Kooky Bear right there. So wave to the people, Mr. KB, Mr. Cavalino, Mr. Cavalabarino. Manila. That's where we're supposed to go. I think it's called Manila. Bro, y'all ever seen a streamer just chilling? I ain't ever been a streamer. I'd like to think y'all are at home, right? I'm just chilling. Y'all are at home. Y'all chilling and watching me chill. So you like, damn, I feel like I'm just talking to the homie on the phone real quick, and but I can't say nothing, but I'm talking to him. Bobby and Ashina with their how's Matt? Matt's doing well. Gary, Akimbo, yeah. She's searching around the world. Bro, stay black in English instead of Spanish. I'll be chilling with the homies. Like back in the William Sherman. Yeah, we back in 90. Bro, I wish I got to figure out a way to stream. I'm listening to this and just blending my coolant in my oil. Hell yeah, bleeding my coolant. You plan on doing a grid life? I'm trying, doughboy. I'm trying. You know what I hate? I be wanting to drive. That's why I've been in the hyperbolic Negro chamber trying to drift all these unsolicited vehicles people let me borrow. But I just need my own whip. My whip. Where's all? Let's design this sucker. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. All right, so we're gonna go to garage body kits. Bro, something ain't going on. You plan on going to grid? I want to go to grid life, but shit, I'm trying to drive. I ain't trying to stand there around all day. I wanna have fun. You feel me? I ain't trying to sit there on a fire workshop. Miss getting work done by them. Only two I trust. Hell yeah. Now I gotta hear you battle rap it. Hold on. Somebody said, man, I need me a Skyline, even if it's a poverty spec. Poverty spec is NA automatic 4 lug for 32, 33 NA 25. It's either 25 or 20 auto base. Like no tight shit. Now I gotta hear. I don't know. It doesn't work that way. I'm not a battle rapper. We just rap for fun. Rapping for fun. Gotta start somewhere. True. It's expensive here in the Philippines. Is it? But does it say, Skyline, is your new appearance going to be in the next new apprentice? Possibly, Brody Moss. I've told my latest apprentice that vehicle will be a glorious one, and that we will build it together. That's what he asked. He asked, can we build the car together? Skyline's becoming in 4 lugs. Yeah, base model R32 is coming 4 lugs. Get your shine on. Get your shine. What? Why does it not? Okay. None of these look necessarily good. These shits is ugly. But we'll buy that one. Buy it. We're gonna change the wheels. Bro, what am I doing wrong? Bro, something ain't right. Usually, there can only be two more, no less. I'm trying. Well, I'm not trying, but if it happens, it happens. I ain't trying to do all that. Bro, how do I? Those look expired. What looks like too loose goose? Bro, how do you... Bro, what am I what the hell am I doing? Go back to 18 real quick. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby. Dun, 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 dun. I was high as a sky. Bro, that's the new law of the Sith. Is your Skyline mission to collect all the Skylines? Gary, just relaxed and spaced out. Try 500 in that John. All right. I'm just chilling right now. I'm just chilling, vibing out, my boy. Playing my video game, my boy. I might go make me... Oh, what the hell did I do? Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Yeah, there we go. We back on track. We're going to put a full containment joint in there. Oof. Steering wheel. They never have nothing good in here. These steering wheels is corny. The Infinity Skyline, that's super poverty spec. I don't respect motherfucker. Who's good, Gary? Glad to see you on Car Expand a minute. Thank you. Infinity Skylines, we don't recognize them. They can't sit with us. Unless it's a true Skyline. You're like, what are you talking about? None of that bullshit when you put a Skyline badge on an Infinity. They're like, what are you talking about? Like, because in Japan, the G35 is a Skyline. That's what it's considered. That's what they call it, a Skyline over there. It keeps the namesake. So if everybody looks at a GTR, no, a GTR is not a Skyline. It's a GTR. I love the Model Car X. I'm trying to find some wheels. Here comes the VQ hate. No, if you want to be analytically correct, the 35, the HR, the VQ HR 35, VHR, HR 35, whatever. I recognize those DE and HRs as really great engines. They sound like shit. They really do. They sound like dog water. But nevertheless, it is a good sounding. Bro, I have someone in my city that puts 400 R decals on an Infinity. VQ hate comes from the straight pipe. VQ hate comes from VQ owners who don't be VQing. And you're like, what is this guy talking about? VQ owners set themselves up for this shit. Yeah, like y'all be having them Edgars out there, and they be like, yeah, I don't know who looked at them and told them, yeah, this shit sounds good, like a straight pipe. You ever just look at somebody like, and you be like, who the fuck raised you? Like, you know what VQ owners do? They sit there with their speakers blown out up to 50, and it don't get louder. The music don't get louder, it just gets crappier. So you can play Mozart, and you're like, when did Mozart get shitty bass? That's what VQ owners do. You know what VQ owners do? They don't buy Jordan mids. They don't buy Jordans. They buy VQ owner Jordans, 6 rings. Like the Jordans was people like, I got Jordans. Like, no, bro, you got Jordan logos on. Those aren't Jordans. Like, those what VQ owners do. You know what VQ owners do? They buy generic string cheese. Like, bro, it ain't much of a price difference between regular string cheese. Like, you could have bought the good chili. Like, you could have bought some good chili in a can. You bought the generic version to save a couple dollars for your car to be louder. Bro, it's supposed to be on the chat. That's the shit. Those are the VQ owners that give you good VQ owners bad names. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't have any hate on the VQ owners, but those are the type of people that pull up to me at a light with their Infinities with Skyline badges and look at me. This happens at least once a month. An Infinity Skyline will pull up to me in my real Skyline, and he's like, and they'll add, I'll be in my 34, right? And motherfucker gonna ask, is that an R32? Them the kind of people that ruin it for y'all. So This is the ongoing joke about the R32. I have a legit JDM Skyline engine from a 350 GT Skyline Nissan from Japan. So when people are like, why does it say Skyline swap Skyline? Because I have an HR35 from a Skyline from Japan in my 32. So it's a VQ swap 32. And you're like, what, why would you put a VQ in an R32? Because I got it for dirt cheap. $2,500 for an R32 four-door with a title. Excuse me, not a bad deal. And the VQ in my head was like building a simple car. I don't like the shape of 350Zs. I love G35 four doors. I am a big G35 four door guy, G37 four door guy. And it was a Nissan from a Nissan swap because people always bitching at me, and I don't care what they say. Why don't you put a VK56 in your car? My grandfather didn't have a Titan when his house burnt down. R34 prototypes were supposed to come with a VQ. For most people that don't know, the JTGC R34 has a VQ in it, a built VQ. Look it up. The red one. Look it up. Motherfuckers. Bro, I just had the rims I wanted on here, and I goofed it up talking nonsense. And so that's my, I don't know where I was going with that. But yes, I have a VQ in the R32. And I wanted to build a simple car. And when I say simple, and it was not to take shots at anybody, I wanted to build a car you could build at home with you and your boys. That's essentially what the VQ car is. If you got a homie that can fabricate and a homie that can wire it, which JTGC Skyline? Let me type it in right now. Hold on. VQ R34 race car. It would be in the Ebro. Hold on. The JTGC 2002 car has a VQ in it. Which is even crazy to think about until they continue the RB. There you go. So I have no VQ hate. I don't even know what I was talking about, bro. I just been talking. But that's the thing. So essentially what this swap is, I was building the R32. I'm trying to get more calm. I was building the R32 as a car because I wanted to show a car you could get off OfferUp. Was I necessarily looking for a Skyline? No, it just happened to fall in my park for a great price. The VQ HR swap, you can get that package with the transmission, probably $4,500 with wire harness. And if you got a homie, you can make it work, and it'll work with any chassis because you can ignition, power, ground, and ignition. And you essentially, if you make all that work to that, it's a lot more to it. You can turn on the car. Why'd I choose the VQ? How many models of cars have VQs in them? Damn near everything. It's like Nissan put the VQ in damn near every car. So that's one of the reasons I wanted to do it. SR is too expensive. RB is too expensive. 2J is too expensive. Even trying to do an LS swap, too expensive. Because if you're going to try to find an LS with a 6-speed transmission, that's like $8,000 by itself sometimes. It is the Nissan LS. And that's why I did it. And it was like a simple swap for Nissan to Nissan platform, great power, and I was going to put all this vibrant resonators on it so it could sound good. Like I wanted it to sound like like VQ sound good with stock exhaust, and when you get on them they sound perfect. But when you do that right modification where you keep the resonators, the cats, and the mufflers, it gets that sound. It's like and it's deep, and you're like, yeah. So that's the sound I was going for, and I know how to get it. I'm the mathematician of sound. That's, you know what I'm saying. So I know how to get it out what I want, baby. What was I doing? To put some hot sauce on my. So that's bro. I just been talking. How long I've been talking for? Huh? Thank you. That prayer. Don't straight pipe it. No, I didn't want to put. So the person I was working with, Hexa Garage up north, does the VQ swap on Nissans. So I know the VQ will work in the 32 because I use a S13 subframe. So if people want to know how do I base my swaps, like when I do my rotary swap R34 soon, probably later next year in 25, it's understanding if it's been done in an S chassis, it's understanding the VQ would fit because I saw it in an S13. So if it's been a 13, 14, 15, I know it worked. Like the 30 swap, the 34 swap for the LS, I knew it would work with that. So eventually, I'm trying to have each kind of like major engine. I really wanted to put, are you getting another R34? Possibly. I might get another Toyota. I may get a Crown or a 34. We'll see where we're at this time next year. So I want to do a rotary in an R34, like a four-door or a coupe. And I think a four-rotor R34. What's good from Canada? I think a rotary swap 34, like super clean, stanced out. That's how it would do it. Shaved engine bay, of course green, but just like make it like practical use, like battle stance, not like cambered. It right. Forsberg's Pro Cars does sound amazing, and that's what I would do, like battle stance, like 265 square, but like tucked, wide rims, rotary engine, chrome, but with the individual, the little rotor parts. Dog, where are you gonna get? Where are you gonna get that torque? I'll be falling in love with the 34 sedan. Yeah, and that's the way I would do it. Battle stance, nice, comfortable, reclinable Recaro seats. Man, like something nice. But my dream build, I have a couple of dream builds. My dream build, y'all, would be to get a Hako Skyline, Hakosoku Skyline, and put all the amenities of the R35 into that car. So like the AC, everything, like AC, power steering, all-wheel drive. So essentially I could do this two ways. I can get a wreck 35 and find like a rusted out Hako and make it all work and put the Hako on the 35, structure it up and like wide body it and it'd be perfect. Or I can take the drivetrain from a 35, find a Hako that needs some love and make it all work together. And it's like, because I don't really want a Porsche. I do want a Porsche, but I don't. But I feel like a build like that would be cool. That'd be one of my dream builds. Another one of my dream builds is to put like a RB25 into a Grand National and keep it that true six cylinder turbo feel. I would love to get a F40 one day and swap a rotary into it. But the way I would do it is I'd get the F40, mold it my way, like get one and like make a copy of it. Man, let me stop, y'all. Let me stop before the feds find me. Y'all gonna be like, what happened to Gary? What happened to Gary? Man, they found Cuz. Cuz was in there like telling the secrets of the car gods, and Ferrari gonna beat him up. They gonna drown me in spaghetti and flavorless enchiladas. Ferrari gonna hate y'all for that. Bro, niggas already hate me because I'm beautiful. You think I'm worried about some Italians? Shit. Yep. When you gonna hit me swap the Supra? So we got a Mark IV Supra. Beautiful car. It's crazy to say it got a Supra in the collection. And we got a 392 Scat Pack shaker engine off Copart. Found a crash Scat Pack for little to nothing. Was 6-speed at that, and then K-Series into a mini truck, and then gonna make a Scat Pack Supra. So the problem we're just having now is just fine, waiting for my guy to make time to come scan the mounts, make everything work, and we're gonna essentially have the Scat Pack Supra. And people are like, oh, why would you put a Scat Pack engine in a Supra? I'm like, well, why not? Why not have some fun? Sometimes the world needs a little bit of shaking up, Batman. There's no rule against. So you're putting a boat anchor into a boat. Yeah, I just want you to sit right back and hear a tale of a faithful ship. Hear me out. V10 in the Supra. A Viper already looks like a Supra. Ooh. But you know what I really do want? I want the BMW V10. Oh my gosh. The BMW V10 and the Super. Oh my boy, I'm about to bust. I'm about to bust. I'm about to bust. Oh my god, boy, I'm about to bust. That V10 engine sounds so good. There's a dude on OfferUp selling a Datsun 620 with a Miata. Bro, I'm not. I hate buying other people's projects. I seen that Monster Drift video years ago. Dog, you gotta get to drive it once before it dies. Oof, bro, I'm getting tired. What the hell am I doing? Pick a color, Gary. Pick a color of the rainbow. Pick a color. Oh yeah, Smoking Agata did have that V10 Supra. In the rainbow. Pick a color of the rainbow. Being in Canada, everything's rust. Yeah, man, y'all shit got rust because y'all got snow. Pick a color of the rainbow. Pick a color of rainbow. Pick the color. Yeah. We'll just do black. We'll do. Bro, I ain't trying to do all that bullshit. Could you eat the Big Smoke order, bro? Why would I want to do that to my probably? I'm jealous of you, Gary. Why? Because I got the vocals. Pick the color, clear the rainbow. Pick the color of the rainbow. Yas queen. Yas queen. Yas queen. Yas queen. You just got. Oh, there you go. Where the chrome at? Where the chrome? Ooh, the chrome. Ooh, man, ain't got shit for cool cars besides hyper shits and beaters. Cause the damn rust, man. Yo, Gary, you remember CFD? What's CFD? Oh, I hope this isn't a trick. This is just a simple little, something simple, you know what I'm saying? Like, something simple. Something light for the evening, you know what I'm saying? Dyno stand. Car X Comp. Uncle Jackson, Uncle Jack. Uncle Jack, you in here? What you doing in here? Engine. Is the 34 even good drifting? If money wasn't involved, damn it. I'm trying to read, watching you play. Uncle Jack, hold on, I gotta read this. Sorry. If money wasn't involved, what would you dream car build be? Besides a dream car build be? Like my dream car would have to be a Skyline Daily that makes like 600 horsepower with the RB that I never have to fix, change the oil. That's not the dream. That's still maintenance. And have AC. Yeah, just AC. I could daily a 33 GTR every day if it made a certain amount of power, AC worked, a sound system in it. Boom, cat, with the stance. Oof. Don't get me started, child. Don't get me started. Thank you. Somebody in here said turn down that boost. Did I turn up? They said turn it up or turn it down. I've been talking to Mr. Payne, but it hasn't been no. I told him like, hey, just let you know. Let me know if you need. Let me know if you need anything. I'm here for you, my boy. Oh, the boost. He said the boost is too high. Engine tune-up. Max torque. Maybe that's too much torque, bruh. Do you really need the car to wherever the 8800? Let's see. Let's try to test the colors of the rainbow. Bro, it's roasted. Oh, it's doing that bullshit again. of the rainbow. Yeah, yeah. Bro. Bro, am I hearing shit? This car drives sloppy. Oh shit. He was on to something with that boost. It's not all crazy spiking. Hey, something. Damn, damn, damn. Well, people, it's getting a little late. Uncle Gary, let me get a garage. Garage, garage. There you go. Probably my 15 in the car, paid respect. That man really had me say the garage. Damn, yeah, Uncle Jack. 33 engine gone. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. Y'all have a good night. I'm gonna go cry about my 33 engine. Your Uncle Gary, swifting your suspension bars. I bet I'll be back. Sorry, y'all. I'll be back soon. Ooh.